Hello, welcome to Paul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul.
Hi.
And that's Chef Amy. Been a really bad boy, and I've got to apologize, and I feel really bad. Last time I made this, I got a small bag, and I figured there'd be enough for a couple sandwiches. There's only enough for one. Just one. It was pretty bad. But today, we found a really good deal. I found enough for not one, not even two, probably more than two. But we found enough for a lot of lobster sandwiches. Now, this isn't exactly the biggest quantity I've ever made, but it should be good. It's not the best quality, but lobster is expensive, and I kind of feel this is going to be a good deal. So Amy and I are going to be making some Atlantic Canada lobster sandwiches. Amy?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, baby, but here's to making it right. So today we're going to be making some fresh lobster sandwiches. But of course, we need to make some sauce, and this is going to be super quick, so we don't really have time to get the lobster going and then do this, so we're going to start with the sauce. So here we got some rosemary. This is fresh. One carrot, half of a whole thing of garlic, and 3 things of celery. So I'm going to be putting this in my blender. I don't really need to fully cook or fully cut it. So I'm going to put in a tablespoon of mirin. I don't want to waste a whole lemon on just this. So I'm just going to put a little bit of
Lemon juice
in here. It's good enough. And then I prefer to have more dill, but I don't. And I don't feel like going to the store just to buy it,
So we had that.
So we have that. It's actually pretty good. So I mean, not to say it's bad or anything, it isn't.
Fresh dill is better, but it will do.
And I'm going to put a whole bunch of pepper in here. So I'm going to crack a whole bunch of pepper. And you're asking why I'm choosing to do it in here? Well, actually, that's really simple. Putting it through here, it's going to mix it really quick and make us avoid having to do multiple trips of mixing this down and then adding everything else.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have a good blender, that's not going to do this, and we're just going to put a little bit of low salt or no salt in here. And if you don't have a good blender that can do the job, and that's perfectly fine, many of us don't, use a food processor.
Yeah, if you have one.
Like, if you don't have a food processor, I would highly recommend getting one.
Yeah.
It's utterly important. You need a food processor.
We like our Ninja, though, because it can do everything.
It can do everything, but we also have a Ninja food processor.
Yeah.
And I'm highly recommending it because it makes life so much easier. I could sit there and have Amy troll away at chopping onions and garlic, and you have to peel it, cut it down a little bit, but not a whole lot. I'm going to put in about a half a cup of mayonnaise. It should be more than enough. But if you don't have it, that would be probably one of the first things that I would consider getting.
Yeah.
Because it just makes life easier, right? Why make life harder? It's all about making life easier. And that would make life a whole lot easier. So when you're using a processor, just make sure everything's all shut. And I'm going to make sure this is plugged in. And this is not going to take very long to make.
No.
Because it's important to make sure that everything's closed. Because once this starts going, it's going to be really messy if you don't. Alright, I think this looks good to me. That is definitely good. This is actually clean, by the way. And when you go to clean this,
be very careful.
very, very careful. See how chunky this is?
Yeah, that looks really good. Oh.
You want to make sure that you're getting as much of your product out as possible, otherwise you're just wasting.
I'll use this.
This is almost it.
Okay.
But the point is, just scrape it out, because otherwise it's just like throwing stuff away. And like any other time, just make sure that you're giving it a little taste test. Perfect. I got 2 buns in here. I've got them pre-cut. Now, you don't have to use those. You can use hot dog buns, what most people usually use.
Yeah.
And this is not going to take very long. Just going to put a little bit of oil on. Now we're going to get some butter, because that's pretty important. And I probably should have cut this already. But I didn't, and that's fine.
Yeah, it'll melt.
It will melt. It's going to take a few minutes for everything to
Heat up, yeah.
But we're going to throw the butter in there. Now, one other thing you could do too, if you have access to it, you can get some garlic butter.
Yeah?
I mean, that will turn things really, really good.
Or you can make your own.
Yep. I don't really feel the need of it because we do have quite a bit of garlic in that.
Yeah.
So we don't need to.
No, but you could make your own.
Now, this is what we're using. We're using canned, it's already been cooked, lobster.
So it just needs to be heated up.
Heat up a bit, but to make it better, you do want to cook it with a little bit of butter. Now, it's important here, guys, to use unsalted. Unsalted is very, very important.
Unsalted butter?
Yeah, unsalted butter. Because if you use salted butter, then if you want salt, that's perfectly fine. But it's better if you're the one in control of it.
But if all you have is salted, then...
If that's all you have, then that's fine, right? But if you're going out to buy butter, buy unsalted. It's just better. Now, this isn't going to be something that we're cooking. So this is going to be a really, really quick thing.
It's just more to give it flavor.
Yeah. Now, I've never had this brand before, and I've already been warned by the butcher that this is not the best lobster in the world. It's good for sandwiches, they say. Well, that's what we're doing.
But that's it.
And I would rather have that because, honestly, I'm the type of guy that if you gave me a deer to butcher, I won't do it. I'll eat the deer, but somebody else has to butcher it. If it looks like it's alive, I won't touch it. And lobster looks like it's alive. So I won't do that. And as well, another fact that a lot of people don't realize as well, that when you're buying lobster, if you're buying it out of the tank, it's still alive. You have to boil it, and you have to be ready for its screams, because you're basically cooking it alive. And if you can't handle that, then don't get it fresh.
No.
Get it out of the bag, and that's basically me.
Or a can.
Or a can. But lobster is not sold to you. Lobster is definitely not sold to you dead. So if you get it out of the little fish tank at the grocery store,
It's still alive.
it's still alive. Amy's never had to experience this before. So she's a little mortified when she first heard it. This is what we grew up with. Most of my family is good with this, so they're good at it. I am good at it, but to me, I can't handle the whole screaming fish thing. It's not. Now I thought this should have been defrosted by now.
But it's not.
It's not. That's fine. But we paid $10 for it, so I'm not really expecting.
Would a knife work?
Might. I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting miracles here. This absolutely will not be the greatest lobster of all time, but
No.
but it will be a good sandwich.
That's all we want.
Yep, that's all we want.
Most of it was defrosted, just that one.
Yeah, it's the center of it.
Yeah.
And finally, I'm cooking something that Amy doesn't have a million dishes to clean.
Nah.
I don't think she minds because she's
No.
actually pretty excited to have some lobster.
Yeah.
I mean, I will go out on the record and say this is pretty crappy lobster. Good enough
Yeah.
for sandwiches, and I'll be perfectly fine with that, but
And not good for chowder, nothing.
nothing else, just sandwiches.
Yeah.
If I was going to cook seafood chowder, this is not what I would use.
No.
Not in a million years. I would never do that.
No.
Now, I think I will add a little bit of pepper to this because I feel like it needs it. And for $10, I mean, you can't complain too much because that's all this was, $10.
And that would have been worth a lot more had it been from an actual lobster.
Well, no, this is an actual lobster. This is not fake. This is
True.
This is actually lobster. Don't say that it been from. It actually is a real lobster. It's how it's been prepared. The difference is how is it prepared, right? It's been prepared and minced. If I had bought this for a chowder, I had been sorely upset. Because, yeah. Alright, so now, like I said, we're not cooking this. It's already been cooked. If I was going to film an actual, a good video on something higher quality, yeah. But I'm not. This is just lobster sandwiches. It is a really important thing to Atlantic Canada. This is one of our cultural dishes.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be too fussy. Okay, so that's good enough. I'm going to take that off the heat, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to
Mix it.
give it a good mix. I don't want a really big spoon here because immediately we're going to take this and start making this into the sandwich itself, and it's not that complex really.
No.
You can buy a full lobster. That's really super easy to do. Buying a whole lobster is super easy.
Yeah.
But you are going to have to take the time to deshell it. So, is that something that you want to do?
Maybe not.
Do you want to take the time and deshell it? That's really up to you. There's lots of videos online that will show you how to do it. I won't be the one to do that for you because I can't bring myself to do it because I don't like to do something that makes it look like I'm killing something. And that's literally what you are doing. All right, so for $10, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. I'm a little shocked that it was not really the best quality in the world, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Some things you can do with this, you can totally make, put a little bit of onion on it, you can put a little bit of lettuce. I'm sure there are some chefs out there that would do that. My cultural dish doesn't require that. We don't do that normally. We just keep this simple. We keep it easy.
Yep.
This is something I feel like anybody can do. If you have access to lobster where you are without killing your budget, because believe me, you could spend $30 on a lobster, and honestly, you probably need 2 of them for a decent sandwich.
Easily.
So,
if not 3.
2 should be enough for
Yeah.
1 sandwich. So for 2 people, you need 4
4.
lobsters. I don't mind spending $10. It may not be the greatest, but I think with some of our trickery and how we made sauce and how we cooked it,
It'll be
elevate it.
delicious.
I think this is going to be great.
Yeah.
So let's hit that like button, share, subscribe. It may not mean a lot to you, but it means a lot to us. I really want to make sure we're reaching out to people and really showing them how we're going to make cooking great again. Because we spend way too much time eating out. McDonald's. I know Amy wants to walk down to McDonald's in a few minutes, but I'm telling her why. We can do this. Right? We can do this. Not a problem. Let's make cooking great again. Please hit that like and share. We really appreciate that. We hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for coming.